Good morning, guys. Welcome back. We are continuing our Mars and Venus series. Today we want to talk about Mars in opposition with Venus in a composite chart. Now, in the previous video, we talked about the trine aspect and how this is such a flow. Now, here, there is no flow, but there's magnetism. There is like when we have a flow, like this with a trine, with the opposition we have magnetism. It's like that. Can you see the difference? It's like that versus this. So now when you have magnetism, you are drawn to the other's drawn to you. You know, especially when it comes to the bedroom, if this is a romantic relationship, a beautiful aspect to have, really. It's just very it's a very desirable energy to be in, and it's also a desire energy, right? Like it's like that you desire the other. It's just like, oh God, you want them, you really do. At the same time, this aspect can create expectations that neither person can live up to. We have great expectations with this aspect, and often these expectations are impossible to fulfill. Now, if you can manage to not lower your expectation per se, but finding a different perspective to look at whatever, you know, the expectation is or whatever you want from the other. This aspect can actually work really beautifully. However, it is very tricky to do that because we are dealing with the ego identity here on one side, and then the need for connection on the other. So sometimes we give up our individuality just so we can stay in this relationship, right? We give up our true needs and wants and true desires beyond the, you know, bedroom fun, just to be with the other. And that, you know, obviously is not gonna work long term. It's not possible to work. And if you constantly deny your own wants and needs in the relationship, you know, to stay in the relationship. So where we have to be careful with this relationship is that we are not just trying to get something out of the other, right? Like just get something, like make this transactional. It's like, I want this from you and I can give you this, you know, for it. It's like this transactional relationship. We need to be careful not to do that. Instead, we got to find the way to create something together, right? It's not this 50-50, I give this, you give that, this very like tangible thing that we can get into with an opposition. Like opposition create that understanding of, okay, I bring this in, then you have to bring that in. And then we make it even. We always have to make it even. And that way it's not that we don't create anything, but we don't really create anything together. We create something for ourselves and, you know, use the other to help us with it. Whereas when you create something together, as in a divine union, you know, it is not a tit for tat kind of thing. It's just like we are coming together and we are dancing together. With this aspect, we can create a divine union, not as easily as with a trine, a sextile, or even a conjunction, but it is possible. But we have to become really aware, and this will probably, if we can make it work, we will have to go through a lot of hoops and obstacles and challenges before we get there. So it is not easy. It is magnetic, but to actually make it a divine union and really make it a couple goals kind of relationship, you'll have to do a lot of inner work as individuals with this aspect. It's not an easy aspect, but certainly a great teacher, like all oppositions. They are great teachers. Squares too, obviously, yeah. But the oppositions, because they are so, we think we see the other clearly. We're just like, okay, I see this, that's what I want. I go and I get it. But it's like, it's all about me, right? In opposition, it's like, it's all about me. I don't really, yes, I want the other and I want them to feel good, but it's really about me. So, and in this relationship, with this aspect, we learn what it actually means to live as a union, to share, to truly share, not tit for tat kind of sharing, but to truly share and grow together. And we'll learn it the hard way. So anyways, it's workable, and it is certainly an enriching aspect once you get through all the hurdles. And the hurdles, it's not that the hurdles will end, completely, because this is an aspect that you will keep, right? We are talking about the composite chart. This is the aspect in the relationship. So you will have constant challenges, and you will learn through them, and they will not all be like exuberant and awful, but there will always be some kind of tension or opposing views on things that we have to work through, and where we have to integrate the other view in our life in a way that works for both of us. So if you have that aspect, good luck, and I'll see you in the next video.